Veterinarian. Meadows would appear to be the home team in this case. So let's meet the starting lineup for Sylvan Veterinary. Leading off, it is number 8, the second baseman, Jensen Misch. Batting second, the pitcher, number 13, Dom Schiappa. Batting third, wearing number 1, it is the shortstop, Gunnett. Batting fourth, center fielder, number 11, Henry Coble. Batting fifth, right fielder, number 16, Avery George. Batting sixth, it is the catcher, number 99, Ezra Clayton. Batting seventh, it is the third baseman, number 6, Graham Gibbons. Batting eighth, it is first baseman, number 10, Leo Benjamin. Batting ninth, left fielder, number 93, Colt Kaiser. And the extra hitter in the 10 position is number 8, Bo Mintel.
And once again, we're able to try to get all this done in a short period of time.
Yeah, well, I'm not done.
No.
Didn't get here nearly early enough. But we're going to make do, as we've had to the entire tournament to this point. Hoping on Saturday, 2 teams, 1 game. Hoping maybe there's lineups here. Like maybe a half hour before the championship game. We'll see. We can only hope.
It's been a struggle, that's for sure. That's needs some work.
All right, Meadows pretty much ready to go here. They're about to be introduced. The way they do this at the Park Home Altoona Baseball Classic is you'll get to hear the lineup of Sylvan Veterinarian, and then it'll be the Meadows players introduced, and they'll take the field.
Batting second, the pitcher, number 13, Dom Schiappa. Batting third, the shortstop, number 1, Ben Gunnett. Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 11, Henry Coble. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 16, Avery George. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 99, Ezra Clayton. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 6, Graham Gibbons. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 10, Leo Benjamin. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 93, Colt Kaiser. And batting 10th, the extra hitter, number 8, Bo Mintel.
And there you have it. That is the starting lineup for Sylvan as we brought it to you prior to, and that's the way it sounded here at the old ball yard as we now get introduced to the Meadows squad as they will take the field. Center fielder tonight for Meadows is Easton Klausman. Chuck, you go ahead and follow that out. I want to get my defensive charts done if
I could. Number 42. Third position, Gabe Meese. Number 17, Liam Mercer. Number 25, Brody Page. Number 7, Jackson Wagner. Number 10, Eli McGinnis. Batting 8th will be wearing number 24, Logan Thrower. And batting 9th, number 27, Brooks Klossman. And that is the lineup in the batting order for Greenwood Meadows. And I'm looking down at the Sylvan Veterinarian team, and I'm seeing a couple numbers that didn't match up with who were introduced. So I'm going to see if I can pick those numbers up for you when they walk back into the dugout.
All right, both teams have been introduced. The lineups and then taking the field as they were introduced, the Meadows. And the starting pitcher is Gabe Meese. And, well, there's an interesting sign right out of the gate. Heard the mitt pop on that one. So it could be another dominating Meadows pitching performance. We'll see.
And Sylvan Veterinarian will be the visitors this evening. Home team, Greenwood Meadows.
Gabe Meese continuing his warm-up tosses to Eli McGinnis behind the plate, and that one made it the whole way to the backstop. I didn't even have to look. All I did was listen for it in my headphones. That was something a little bit different here tonight, Chuck. There were a lot of, well, here's another one by Meese. But there were a lot of wild pitches and pass balls last night. This first game, not really all that much of that.
No, it was a well-played game.
All right. I think everybody is ready now, and it will be
Top of the first is the second baseman,
Jensen Mesh. Jensen steps up as we get underway in game number 2 on this Tuesday night. Fouls back the first pitch, strike 1.
No fielding.
Oh boy.
No fielding worries with his son now. That son has set down behind the tree line. So
Those Meadows kids have cheers over there, all of their own. Keep going, boys. 0-1 pitch. This is low, and the count's even at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch on its way. That is behind the batter, Jensen Mesh. And the count now is 2-1.
hasn't quite found that consistency yet. Of course,
Well, he's
only
having
thrown
trouble
3
there in
pitches.
warm-ups too, Chuck.
Yeah,
So
hitting the backstop.
kind of tailing into the game. It's a pop-up. First baseman comes after it, and he has it. Of course, that's Jackson Wagner down at first base. Or as we call him, Jax. Jax Wagner makes that play. And that will bring up Dom Chiappa, the starting pitcher.
And
Chiappa is a right-handed hitter, takes the first pitch for a strike.
Jackson Wagner has some nice height on him. Tall boy.
Oh, he's we talked about him the other night.
Yeah.
Ground ball to short. Up with it is Brody, and he makes the throw over to Wagner, and that is out number 2. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, and we commented on that young man last game. He's very smooth at shortstop, and he's got a gun for an arm.
Finn Gunnett steps in with 2 out, nobody aboard. And talk about getting into your pitching. Gabe Meese just took his hat off when he threw that one. Gunnett wears number 1, and he plays shortstop. 2 out, nobody aboard. Gabe Meese's pitch. Ground ball to Ward short. Brody gets another chance, throws over to Jax Wagner, and that'll do it. A 3 up, 3 down. Top of the first inning for Sylvan Veterinarian, and that'll bring Meadows to the plate. No runs across. And the score at the end of 1/2 is Sylvan Veterinarian nothing, and the Meadows in Greenwood coming to bat. We'll be back with more from the Altoona Baseball Classic from Park Home. It is sponsored exclusively by 5-Star Mitsubishi. It doesn't get better than this on 96.1 Hank FM.
You've got a fever and we've got the cure. Be advised, a new Mitsubishi from 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona will cause these side effects. Increased confidence, like a lot of it. Walking a little taller. Feel good confidence every time you hit the gas. Driving skills you never knew you had. You'll always have a smile on your face, even on Mondays. Outrageous compliments from strangers. Always taking the long way home, just because you can. And enjoying every second of it. You may also experience a strong sense of reliability, because with the best warranty on the planet, you're covered for the long haul. Increased road trip cravings and lower stress at the pump. You've got the fever and 5-Star's got the cure. Mitsubishi builds it. You want it? The Mitsubishi Giants got it. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
You love to drive the car that you can buy from 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Example 2025 Outlander plug-in hybrid includes factory incentives and dealer discounts.
Hank FM.
Yeah, and right now we're coming to the bottom of the first inning, and we'll see what Greenwood Meadows can come up with here. Leading it off is number 11, Easton Klossman. He'll be followed by number 8, Nolan Carney. And batting third, 42, Gabe Meese.
All right, we'll see what Meadows has in store. As tonight they are facing on the mound, Dom Chiappa.
Easton Klausman.
Chiappa, a right-hander. Klausman makes a bunt at it, just barely caught it with the bottom of his bat, and it goes to the backstop, and that, friends, is a strike.
He caught the first baseman way back.
0-1 pitch, inside high, taken, and that is ball one. The count is even at 1 now on Easton Klausman. 1-1 pitch is outside. 2 balls and a strike to the left-handed hitting center fielder of the Meadows Greenwood. Chiappa's 2-1 pitch. That one is line foul down the third baseline and into the seating down there. There's some bleachers down the third baseline.
That scattered a few people down there. Came in there just past the protective screen.
2-1 pitch. Inside, backing out of the way, Easton Klausman. Counts 3-1. Sorry, it's 3-2. Grounded down to first base, and it gets under the glove of the first baseman into right field. Easton Klausman is aboard. Pretty sure that'll be an E3.
Yes, it is, E3.
The leadoff single brings up the shortstop, Brody Carney.
Brody Carney steps in. Where's number 8? Is the shortstop for Meadows. And the first pitch to him. Grounder right back to the pitcher. Turns. Throws to short for 1. Back over to first. Not in time. Ball bounces away from the first baseman.
Fielder's
Easton
choice.
Klausman is out on the fielder's choice. 1-6.
The fielder's choice,
Carney down at first base.
Gabe Meese.
1 out. Runner at first. Bottom of the first inning. No score in the game, and Gabe Meese, tonight's starting pitcher for the Meadows, at the plate. Takes the first pitch from Chiappa, ball 1.
That was an important out for Sylvan Veterinarian Clinic there. Make a good, clean play.
1-0 pitch. High, ball 2. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Pitch misses outside, ball 3. Meadows is pretty good at the plate. You don't need to help him.
Yep, he's way behind in the count, that's for sure.
3-0 count, the pitch on its way. Chiappa misses outside and low, ball 4. Walked him on 4 straight. So now you have a runner at second and at first for the Meadows, and Liam Mercer, left fielder, about to step in.
You hit it right on the nose. You don't need to give Greenwood Meadows chances. They'll make their own. So an error and a walk now.
And Mercer takes the first pitch for a ball.
And that's 5 straight balls.
1-0 pitch on its way. Misses outside again. Quickly, 2-0. Might need a little chat up from his head coach, manager. Got the outside corner that time. And the count now, 2 balls and a strike. Two on the count and the pitch. Outside low. Ball 3. 3-1 on Liam Mercer. Lofted toward right field. It drops in and along the right field line. One run is in to score for Meadows and Brody Carney. And, well, I was really confident in that. It ended up being a close play at the plate. Carney does score from second base. Nice play in the outfield to get that in by Sylvan Veterinary. Brody Page will step in.
Now runners on second and third now.
That pitch goes to the backstop, coming in to score and tagged for an out.
Yep.
Don Chiappa comes in, takes a throw from his catcher, and that is out number 2. Liam Mercer down at third now. High chopper, third baseman over, can't get a handle on it. Another run comes in, and it is 2-0 in favor of Greenwood Meadows.
And that looks like another error.
The RBI single brings up the first baseman, Jackson Wagner.
Runner at first with 2 out. And the big guy at the plate, Jax Wagner. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Misses well outside, 2-0. Not sure what Wagner's batting average is, but I can guarantee you, as a young pitcher on the other team, you got to look at him and say, I don't want to make a mistake here. I'd rather throw him 4 balls.
He's consistently missing that outside corner, falling way behind in the counts.
Swing and a miss by Wagner, and the count now is 3-1. Three-one pitch in the left-hander's batter's box. Right-handed hitting Jax Wagner makes his way down to first on a walk. So now runners at first and second again. There are 2 out, though. So an opportunity to get out of this one without too much damage.
McGinnis.
Eli McGinnis steps in.
Putting his batting gloves on now. Having a little bit of trouble. Coach is coming in. Now he has to tie his, coach is tying his shoe.
Obviously, he needs someone in wardrobe.
Yep.
Or at bare minimum, a clubhouse person. Fouling back the first pitch is McGinnis, strike 1.
As you said, Dave, first runners on first and second, 2 outs. Greenwood's already pushed 2 runs across in the first.
22 pitches so far for Don Chiappa. That was 23. And just as a point of reference, total number of pitches thrown by Gabe Meese in the first, 7. That one's fouled back. It's now 1 ball and 2 strikes on McGinnis. Quite a disparity between the 2 early pitching numbers there. 1-2 pitch with 2 out outside corner, strike 3 call. That'll do it for the Meadows in their half of the first inning. They probably could have scored more, but they did score 2, and they take the early lead at the end of 1. It is Meadows Greenwood 2 and Sylvan Veterinarian nothing. We'll be back with more from the Park Home Altoona Baseball Classic, brought to you exclusively by 5-Star Mitsubishi. It is on 96.1 Hank FM.
5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
You've got a fever and the Mitsubishi Giant's got the cure. At 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona, everybody qualifies for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in discounts on your new Mitsubishi purchase. Plus, you get free, yeah, I said free, scheduled maintenance and the best warranty on the planet. Pick up your prescription today at the Mitsubishi Giant. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
The best experience when you buy. It doesn't get better than this. You get the best warranty. More for your money. You know that you'd love to drive the car that you can buy from 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Example 2025 Outlander plug-in hybrid includes factory incentives and dealer discounts.
We play the legends of country. Hank FM.
We're headed into the top half of the second inning, and Sylvan Bett will send hitters 3, 4, and 5 to the, 4, 5, and 6 to the plate. Henry Coble, Avery George, and Ezra Clayton.
And Gabe Meese, the pitcher there, he continues even in his warm-ups. He's continuing to be wild, yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, of course, if you look at this as the head coach or manager of Greenwood Meadows, and I'm not saying that, Gabe Meese is not a top-line pitcher, but right now he's having this control issue. So you have him pitch this game, and then for the semifinal game, and then the possible championship, you have your best two pitchers available. Could be how this is being played. Henry Coble at the plate rips one right back to him, and that is fielded and thrown to first with no problem. Nice play, Gabe Meese, and completing it to Jax Wagner, one away.
Hit the ball well, but as they say, the atom ball right at him.
That'll bring up right fielder Avery George. First pitch, cut and a miss, strike one. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. It was a nice, solid overhand delivery with a great follow-through, all done by Gabe Meese. Looked really good on that one. That didn't get to the backstop. 0-2 pitch. Oh, my. Right on the outside corner. Talk about pitching with precision. Gabe Meese answers the guy on the radio and says, "Shut up. I can put it over the plate anytime I want." And he did that time.
Number 99.
The catcher,
Ezra Clayton. So Ezra steps in with nobody aboard and 2 out. A 2-0 Greenwood Meadows lead. This is a ground ball towards second base. Up with it, over to Jax Wagner, and that will do it. Nice play, Logan Thrower. No runs across for Sylvan Veterinary in their half of the second. We have completed 1.5, and the score is Meadows Greenwood 2 and Sylvan Veterinarian nothing. Back with more after this from the Park Home Altoona Baseball Classic. It is brought to you exclusively by 5-Star Mitsubishi. It doesn't get better than this. It is on 96.1 Hank FM.
You're an adrenaline junkie. Get your fix at the Power Sports Giant. 5-Star Power Sports. From tearing through trails to conquering mud, snow, and dirt, on or off-road, and even at the lake. Yamaha, Polaris, KTM, Gas, Suzuki, Husqvarna, Honda, Kawasaki, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, CF Moto, Mahindra, Roxor, BLP Motors, KO, and more. ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, personal watercraft, tractors, and utility vehicles. Huge selection, massive inventory, super low prices. You'll get the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have. Parts, accessories, helmets, riding gear, trailers, and service from experienced factory-trained technicians. 5-Star Power Sports, the Power Sports Giant has got it all. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less. Get geared up, get outside, and get ready to ride. 5-Star Power Sports, Duncansville, Bedford County, and now our store up north in Clearfield.
5-Star Power Sports. You were born ready for this. Hank FM.
Back for the bottom half of the second inning. Greenwood Meadows up by a score of 2-0. They could have had more, Chuck, back in the first.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Credit to Dom Chiappa for hanging in there and holding them to just 2 runs.
Right. Here's your favorite baseball player name, Logan Thrower. He's going to be
That is who's up at the plate.
leading it off for Greenwood Meadows. I know you liked that name the other night.
Oh, you know, it's even a bonus when he pitches. Logan Thrower.
Come on, Logie, let's go, bud. Hitting it hard somewhere.
All right. So let's see what Logan Thrower has in store on this Tuesday night. He is the number 9 hitter.
Started that off just a little bit too far inside for a ball.
1 ball, no strike pitch. Hit in the air toward left field. Colt Kaiser gets over toward the line, and it gets through him. It drops into foul territory. That will allow Logan Thrower to get up to second base. It'll be an E7, I do believe.
Wow, okay.
And that will bring up
The right.
Brooks Klausman.
Klausman.
Klausman, the number 9 hitter, playing position number 9 for Greenwood Meadows.
We're going to have to double check because that error button has been on now for 2 innings without being taken off.
Here's a bunt through by Klausman, and the count is 1-1.
Come on, Brooks. Here we go, bud. Hey, hitting it hard somewhere. Come on, let's go.
1-1 pitch is fouled off down the third base line. Countdown 1-2 on Brooks. Brooks Klausman, a left-handed hitter, playing right field.
Pitcher's doing well, but Greenwood Meadows is so good at guarding the plate.
1-2 pitch popped up. Second baseman Avery George comes in and makes the play. 1 away in the Meadows half of the second. Greenwood Meadows up by a score of 2-0. Back around to the top of the order in Easton Klausman.
The center fielder, Easton Klausman.
He reached on an error to the first baseman and was victim of force out then. Pitcher 2, Finn Gunnick. That pitch is inside and low, taken by Klausman, ball 1.
Make sure you're getting a good read, Logan.
One 1-0 pitch. Line drive into right field. Just past a diving Avery George. Moving up 1 base is Logan Thrower. It is a 1-out single for Easton Klausman.
Solid single.
Mm-hmm.
The single brings up the short.
That'll bring up Brody Carney.
Carney.
Brody Carney, a right-handed hitter. That one's in the turf of the left-hander's batter's box and bounces through to the backstop. Moving up to second base on that is Easton Klausman. Thrower at third, Klausman at second with 1 out. 1-0 pitch. I don't know where that was, but it was not called a strike.
Must have called it a little high. It was close. Tough pitch to take.
2 balls and no strikes to Brody Carney. Outside corner that time, and the countdown 1-2.
He's moving the ball around pretty good. Throws the ball, comes back with a strike.
2-1 pitch. Oh no, he got that one.
Yeah, he got
Clipped the corner on the way by. I mean the front corner. So now the count is even at 2. Big strikeout here if he could get it. Though he gets a ground ball instead, fielded by Leo Benjamin. He wins the race to the bag. A run does come home, and Logan Thrower to make it a 3-0 game.
And Glassman,
Carney out 3 unassisted,
Glassman moved over to third.
which he should have. Had all that activity over on the right side of the field. And here's another one through to the backstop. Coming in, sliding, and safe is Easton Klausman. 2 runs in again for the Meadows this time here in the second inning. It's a 4-0 score.
And again, 2 runs on only 1 hit.
That pitch a little bit high. Taken by Gabe Meese.
And
And
again,
it counts 2-0.
as you mentioned, Dave, the pitching disparity, 39 pitches for Sylvan, 12 for Greenwood Meadows.
For all the disparaging things we've said about Gabe Meese, he threw 12 pitches,
12 pitches.
and recorded 6 outs so far.
Exactly.
Shut up.
Wow.
Line drive between short and third into left field and in the gap. It's going to go the whole way out to the Richie's Dairy side. Pulling up into second base is Gabe Meese with a 2-out double.
And again, that ball was starched.
Come on, Liam, let's go. Hit it hard.
Liam Mercer will step up. He came around to score the second Greenwood Meadows run 1 inning ago. First pitch to him, a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Mercer walked, I think, back there in the first. Pitch to him. Hit high in the air. Right center field. That gets down, and it's going to roll all the way to the fence. Another run is in to score. Gabe Meese coming home and pulling in at third base with a triple. Tonight's been triples tonight. Liam Mercer now at third base.
And boy, they're just starting to hit the ball in the gaps now.
5-0.
Third base. Brody.
And manager for Sylvan Veterinarian heads out to talk to his pitcher, Dom Schiappa.
And
Brody Page is due up, reached on an error to the third baseman back in the first inning.
Chiappa's pitch count is now sitting at 41 pitches in 2 innings. Less than 2 innings of work. Two and a half.
Discussion is over after a confab of the first base coach for Meadows and the third base coach. Stepping in then is Brody Page. Ground ball up the middle past the pitcher into center field. Another run comes in to score. It is now 6-0 in favor of Greenwood Meadows. 4 runs across here in the second.
The RBI single brings up the first baseman, Jackson Wagner.
And the hits start to mount up now. The last 3 batters, a double, a triple, and a base hit.
Jax Wagner high in the air, deep to right field. It's off the ball at the DQ sign. Right fielder Avery George having trouble picking that one up. Coming in to score. All the way from first is Brody Page, and Jax Wagner ends up at third.
Let's say that would
We're
be
going to give him a double.
double, right?
The RBI
I thought that one might go, and it just ran out of steam there at the end.
And he took third on the throw.
That he did.
And I think
That'll
we're
bring up Eli McGinnis.
I think we're going to see a pitching change here now. Looks like the center fielder's been waved in to take over the pitching.
Henry Coble coming in to replace Don Schiappa. By the way, you are listening to WKMC Roaring Spring.
And it looks like Chopa's going to go out into center field, or no? Chopa's at second now, Dave? Second base?
That would appear to be correct.
Okay, so he's moved him to second.
And who do we have in to pitch now? Henry Cable came in from center, so I'm assuming Avery George went out to center field.
And number 11 is pitching. That's Henry Coble.
Yeah, we got that. Coble came in from center.
Right. But I'm not
So I'm
sure.
thinking Avery George went out to center field, with Schiappa taking second base.
Okay. Well, it's now 7-0. New pitcher coming in, and
Liking the looks of Henry Cable,
Yep.
or Coble, rather.
Greenwood
Henry has
Meadows
a nice curveball.
still has a runner on third base, but there are 2 outs. His warm-up pitches are good. I mean, there's no wildness in
Nothing
there,
bouncing through to the backstop.
right?
All right, he is warmed up, and that will bring in batter number 9 here in the second for Greenwood Meadows. Catcher Eli McGinnis. Reset the pitch count there with the 42. It's grounded foul down the first baseline, strike 1. 2 out.
A little late on that fastball. Pushed it off. Foul down to the right.
0-1 pitch. It's right in front of the left-hander's batter's box. Coming home to score is Jax Wagner. It is now 8-0. And the count is 1 ball and 1 strike. That one's on the outside corner, strike 2. 1-2 now. 1-2 pitch. Outside, bouncing at that same spot that just allowed Jax Wagner to score from third. Nobody on base, though, so not much can happen with that. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. That one fouled down the first baseline.
Right. Way late on that fastball there. He just luckily got a piece of that. It stays alive.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So, Henry Coble comes in and eventually does retire the Greenwood Meadows. However, they do bring a total of 6 runs across the plate. And the score at the end of 2, Greenwood Meadows 8 and Sylvan Veterinary nothing. Back with more after this. It is the Park Home Altoona Baseball Classic. It is brought to you exclusively by 5-Star Mitsubishi. It doesn't get better than this. It is on 96.1 Hank FM.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Jamie, it's July.
Exactly. Why wait till December to celebrate? Christmas in July is bigger than ever with 30% off furniture, 50% off outdoor furniture, and enjoy great savings on select mattresses throughout the store.
30% off furniture and 50% off outdoor in July?
That's right. We're spreading Christmas cheer all month long. Throw on your favorite ugly sweater. Enjoy food trucks, selfies, giveaways. You might even spot Santa making an early visit.
Santa in July. Now I've heard everything.
Christmas in July is happening now at Park Home in Altoona and Johnstown. Save 30% off furniture, 50% off outdoor, and more. plus 60 months special financing.
But hurry, because these deals disappear faster than Christmas cookies.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas at Park Home.
See store for details.
We play the legends of country. Hank FM.
All right. 7, 8, 9, and 10 hitters due up here. We have an extra hitter in the lineup for Sylvan. It'll be Graham Gibbons, Leo Benjamin, Colt Kaiser, and Bowman Mintel.
In Greenwood Meadows right now, the pitcher right now for them is just, Meese is just having his way. He's thrown 12 pitches and has an 8-0 lead.
Very impressive. Considering, we're just sitting here observing, and it seems like he's wild as all get out.
He only has.
He's retired 6 guys on 12 pitches. Yeah. Shut up.
And he's had only one strikeout, to boot. They've been putting the ball in play, but they're ground balls right at everybody and cleanly failed it and thrown out at first. No hits at all for Sylvan right now.
Graham Gibbons takes the first pitch. Gabe Meese nailed that one. Whew. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch. That is lined foul off the fencing right above the dugout for the Meadows. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on its way from Meese, misses outside, and the count 1-2.
I'd like to catch you there. The ball, he reached way across his body to the other batter's box, and then he tried to frame it behind the plate.
Yeah, good luck with that.
He's not going to fool anybody there. A nice try, though.
That one fouled off. The count 1-2. And one of the things, maybe that'll fade away now. In the major leagues, that's not as big a deal as it has been.
Right.
And that is strike 3. It got through the catcher, Eli McGinnis, but the runner gave himself up. Graham Gibbons, a strikeout victim.
And it's the second strikeout for Meese.
The strikeout.
Leo Benjamin, the first baseman, steps in. Eight nothing. Meadows Greenwood with the lead. 1-0 the count on Leo Benjamin.
No base runners tonight so far for Sylvan.
Grounder to short, up with it. Brody Carney over to first, and Jax Wagner 2 up, 2 down. And that will bring up Colt Kaiser.
And that
Nope. Oh, yeah, it is Colt. Not a boy.
That is the third out recorded shortstop to first base out of 8.
That's a good point. 2 out, nobody aboard. First pitch outside corner, and strike 1 called to Colt Kaiser. Right-handed hitting left fielder. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Strike 3. I love it. No nonsense out there with Gabe Meese. He has thrown 3 innings and a grand total of 22 pitches.
No runs.
Impressive.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left.
And the score at the end of 2.5, it is the Meadows Greenwood 8, Sylvan Veterinarian nothing. Back with the bottom half of the third, and Greenwood Meadows coming to the plate. Right after this, the Park Home Altoona Baseball Classic is brought to you exclusively thanks to 5-Star Mitsubishi. It doesn't get better than this. It is on Hank 96.1 FM.
You've got a fever and we've got the cure. Be advised, a new Mitsubishi from 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona will cause these side effects. Increased confidence, like a lot of it. Walking a little taller. feel-good confidence every time you hit the gas. Driving skills you never knew you had. You'll always have a smile on your face, even on Mondays. Outrageous compliments from strangers. Always taking the long way home, just because you can. And enjoying every second of it. You may also experience a strong sense of reliability because with the best warranty on the planet, you're covered for the long haul. Increased road trip cravings and lower stress at the pump. You've got the fever and 5 stars got the cure. Mitsubishi builds it. You want it? The Mitsubishi Giants got it. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
You love to drive the car that you can buy from 5-star Mitsubishi. Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Example 2025 Outlander plug-in hybrid includes factory incentives and dealer discounts.
Hey, Kevin.
Back for the bottom half of the third, starting out the same way the bottom of the second started out, with Logan Thrower, your leadoff hitter. 9 batters came to the plate for the Meadows back in the second. That brings us right back to Logan to start things off here in the third.
And he started it off getting on base with an error on the left fielder and scored.
Hard grounder. Up with it is the new second baseman. He was the starting pitcher, Dom Chiappa. Comes up with it, throws to first, and there's one away. Logan Thrower goes out 4-3, and Brooks Klausman steps up.
He popped out to second base in the second inning.
1-0 pitch. Make that an 0-1 pitch, and the count now 0-2 to Brooks Klausman. Cut and a miss. Strike 3. I thought he had 2 strikes on.
Yeah, they had 2 strikes on the scoreboard, and then they changed it.
Okay. It's now 1-2. Ground ball. Dom Chiappa up with it. Throws to Leo Benjamin for out number 2.
And that's
back-to-back 4-3
Exactly.
putouts.
But give credit to Klausman there, Brooks. He made that a bang-bang play at first. He was flying down there. He's about a half a step from being safe.
Got another Klausman up there now. Easton cuts and misses. Strike 1.
He
6 runs across last inning for Meadows.
He reached base twice, once on an error on the first baseman, and then last inning he had a single and scored.
1-1 pitch inside and to the backstop. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 pitch. Klausman did check it. So the count now is 3-1 on the left-handed hitting center fielder for Greenwood Meadows. Henry Coble started in center. He's the pitcher now, and he throws outside ball. Okay. The previous one was not ball 3. It was actually strike 2, and the count now after that pitch is 3-2. It's grounded foul down the third baseline.
Big inning for Sylvan. Don't want to let many more runs across, so you got to start worrying about that 10
You can't
run.
let any across.
Yeah, you got to start worrying about that
Runs
10
are at
run.
a premium. There's a grounder. It just gets by the pitcher, Henry Coble, and his shortstop, Finn Gunner, comes in to field it, but way too late to do anything about it. Easton Klausman was already down at first. So I'm going to call that a hit.
Yes, that was definitely a
Infield
base
hit.
hit.
There goes Klausman down to second. No throw made. Actually, a good play by Ezra Clayton to not throw that. Easton Klausman at second with 2 out. 1-0 pitch. Slapped that by Carney and fouled back to one of the posts on the backstop. Count is 1-1. 1-1 pitch. And he takes that one, and then a slow throw back to the pitcher. Once again, the enterprising young Meadows players, Easton Klausman, one of them, moves up to third. This one is popped up. Leo Benjamin goes over toward the direction where that was headed out of the field of play, but it was well beyond the fence down there.
And one of the things we noticed.
2-2 pitch, grounded up the middle. Shortstop over for it. Finn Gunner throws to first, and it gets by Leo Benjamin. Run comes in. So just when you thought maybe Henry Coble could get through an inning with no runs scoring, getting the first two out, nobody on. Easton Klausman reaches, and now he has come in with run number 9.
Is he reaching on a single there?
Actually, I was thinking E3, if anything, if you're going down the error page.
That's what I thought was an E3. I just wanted to verify.
Gabe Meese at the plate with a 1-ball, no strike count on him. Takes another 1-2.
One of the things I was going to mention is that Greenwood Meadows and some of the other teams that have gone ahead, they're so aggressive base running. Ooh, that's hit deep.
That one is hit deep. It's in between the center fielder and the left fielder all the way to the base of the wall, coming around to score. Run number 10 is Gabe Meese. No, I'm sorry. That was Brody Carney who had reached on the error. Gabe Meese was now at second base.
And Gabe's having quite a night, not just pitching, but he has walked and had 2 doubles.
Left fielder Liam Mercer steps up, and he is brushed back from the plate for ball 1. Next pitch outside in the left-hander's batter's box, moving up to third base, Gabe Meese. 2 balls, no strikes on Liam Mercer. 2-0 pitch. Ground ball to board short. Finn Gunnard up with it, throws over to first. Leo Benjamin handles it there, and that is out number 3. But runs come across for Greenwood Meadows. They get a pair in, and the score at the end of 3 is Greenwood Meadows 10 and the kids from Sylvan Veterinarian nothing. Back with more after this. It is the Park Home Altoona Baseball Classic. You're listening to it thanks to 5-star Mitsubishi. It doesn't get better than this, and it is on 96.1 Hank FM.
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
You've got a fever and the Mitsubishi Giant's got the cure. At 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona, everybody qualifies for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in discounts on your new Mitsubishi purchase. Plus, you get free, yeah, I said free, scheduled maintenance and the best warranty on the planet. Pick up your prescription today at the Mitsubishi Giant. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
The best experience when you buy. It doesn't get better than this. You get the best warranty. More for your money. You know that you love to drive the car that you can buy from 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Example 2025 Outlander plug-in hybrid includes factory incentives and dealer discounts.
Hank FM.
Oh, go ahead, Chuck. Bring it up if you want to.
You know, I was just thinking back here and watching that base running. They put pressure on you with the lineup that they bring. They put pressure on you with running the bases. I mean, you can't relax against this Greenwood Meadows team because they're just going to, if you turn your head, they're going to get another base. They're going to steal. They're going to turn a single into a double. It's just amazing to watch them play. Well coached.
Keep coming at you.
Yep, well coached and very aggressive.
What I was trying to get you to say was something about the, there's 3 columns in the line score. One of them's for an error. Another one's for runs. Not going to say it, are you? All right. Jax is able to make that play. Jax Wagner down at first for Greenwood Meadows. And Bo Montel was at the plate. 10 batters up and 10 have been retired.
And all in the infield. They have not gotten the ball, Dave, out of the infield.
And so this takes us to the top of the order, and Jensen Mesh at the plate. That pitch is in the batter's box on the left-hander's side. And that is ball one. By the way, there is a new pitcher out there. And that is Liam Mercer, came in from left. Ground ball, high chopper. Ooh, it chops right over the shortstop. And that is not Brody Carney either, I don't think. Maybe it is. Hold on, checking. Yeah, Gabe Meese is at short. Pitcher had started the game. He and Carney switched positions.
Okay, that's a base hit. That took a bad hop over.
First hit of the game for Sylvan Veterinarian. At the plate, Dom Chiappa pops it up and it ends up on the ground. Whoo-wee, that was a tight play at second base. Jensen Mesh just got there. He was holding up to see whether the ball was going to be caught or not before he moved up to second. It did end up on the grass in right field, and he just got in there in time.
Well, that's 2 hits in a row now after being shut out for the first 3 innings.
Well, of course, the most interesting thing to note, that's not Gabe Meese out there
not
anymore. It is Liam Mercer. And it's a no-ball, 1-strike count now on Finn Gunnett. 0-1 pitch. This one is hit over the head of the center fielder. Easton Klausman has trouble finding it in the lights. 1 run is in to score. Runner moves up to third, and the throw did not get by third baseman Brody Page. However, in at third safely is Dom Chiappa and Finn Gunnett with a hit. We'll go ahead and give him a double because we're generous like that.
Absolutely. It was misjudged whether he lost it in the lights or not, but he never came close to catching that ball.
Kind of looked like it because he didn't seem to have a beat on it at any particular time.
So the last 3 batters have 2 singles and a double.
It's now a 10-1 game. That was in the gap in right center field. 2 runs will come in on that. Chiappa and Gunnett. And racing around to third, sliding and safe for Sylvan is Henry Coble.
So,
2 runs in, a 10-3 game.
Triple.
Hello, how do you do?
Time has been called, and
It's why they play the games.
Greenwood
You
Meadow,
don't forfeit these things. You play the game.
Greenwood Meadow coach is out there.
3 runs in after 1 out here in the 4th inning for Sylvan Veterinarian. It's been one of the most interesting things about this Parco Altoona Baseball Classic is how many gap shots have been hit.
Yes. Tonight we've seen the balls hit, I think, harder so far tonight. They've been bouncing off on a fly or a short hop against the wall.
Avery George at the plate. First pitch gets through, goes to the backstop, coming in from third, sliding and absolutely safe. Henry Coble, what an effort by Henry. Hits a triple, comes in on the wild pitch, and it is now 10-4.
And all of a sudden, Sylvan Veterinarian has come to life.
Well, we've seen this before, and the only thing I can say is there's a grounder past the second baseman, Logan Thrower, into shallow center field. Center fielder Easton Klausman in there like a cat on that one. But Avery George reaches on a single. 5 consecutive hits for Sylvan Veterinarian after they had a grand total of 0. Pretty good stuff. Ground ball off the end of the bat, foul.
And are you ready for this, Dave? Sylvan Veterinarian Clinic has 5 hits. Greenwood Meadows has 4, but yet lead 10-4.
How to make the most of what you got.
Absolutely.
0-1 pitch, well outside, counts even to 1. Double nines up there. Ezra Clayton. 0-1 count on him. Ezra takes that over the outside corner, 0-2. Avery George down at first, the pitch. Cut and a miss, strike 3. Avery George moves up to second on the strikeout. There are 2 out now. Now the third baseman, Graham Gibbons, at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. One-0 pitch. Just a little bit above the belt of Graham Gibbons, and that is ball 2. 2-0. 10-4. Greenwood Meadows with the lead. Ground ball. Second baseman thrower comes in, throws it to Jax Wagner, and that will do it for Sylvan Veterinarian in their half of the 4th inning. But the big plus for those kids is they battled. They got themselves 4 runs across the plate. And the score at the end of 3.5 is Greenwood Meadows 10 and Sylvan Veterinarian 4. It's the Park Home Altoona Baseball Classic, brought to you exclusively by 5-Star Mitsubishi, and it is on 96.1 Hank FM.
5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
You've got a fever and the Mitsubishi Giants got the cure. At 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona, everybody qualifies for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in discounts on your new Mitsubishi purchase. Plus, you get free, yeah, I said free, scheduled maintenance and the best warranty on the planet. Pick up your prescription today at the Mitsubishi Giant. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
Best experience when you buy. It doesn't get better than this. You get the best warranty. More for your money. You know that you love to drive the car that you can buy from 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Example 2025 Outlander plug-in hybrid includes factory incentives and dealer discounts.
Hank FM.
Well, Chuck, time to see if Greenwood Meadows can get enough runs up there on the board and walk away from this one. Need to put a few up there. It's 10-4 lead right now.
They will have to do that. Jackson Wagner has had quite a night so far.
And he'll be up right after Brody Page hits.
Yep. He's out there swinging the bat viciously in the on-deck circle for a while.
Good for him. Always be ready. Next pitch to Brody Page is ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Bottom of the 4th, 10-4, Greenwood Meadows with a lead. A pop-up coming in for it is, oh my. They were unable to come up with that as Dom Schiappa came in and it fell harmlessly to the ground. And that is an E4.
Okay, E4 is one of those.
And now the big guy comes up, Jax Wagner. In the left-hander's batter's box to the backstop, and that allows Brody Page to move up to second. One ball, no strikes. The pitch.
Come on, Wag, let's go.
Jackson Wagner swings and misses at that one for a strike. Counts even at 1-1.
He was trying to put that one out of here.
Chased one way down. And he can do that and make contact, but not in that case, not his best effort.
That really fooled him there. The coach is coming in to talk to him.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
He's probably telling him, just try to meet the ball, don't kill it. Because that's what he's been swinging for.
Jax did hit a double back in the second, reached on a walk in the first. Oh my. Outside corner, strike 3 called.
And
1 out, runner at second.
that young man is not happy with that at bat. You could tell when he walked out to the batter's box.
That one is fouled back to the backstop, and it's strike 1. Eli McGinnis, the catcher, at the plate.
Third time up, and he struck out both times previously.
That pitch was outside in the left-hander's batter box. Bounced on the turf, and no advancement out there. That's the good news for Sylvan Veterinary. Pop fly down the first baseline, out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count on Eli McGinnis.
Let's go, bub. All in play.
Oh, new baseballs being dispensed from the press box window down to the home plate umpire. Has enough balls to go for a while now. Hit high in the air. Don Chiappa makes a move over toward the right field line and snags that one. 2 out. 1 on a called third strike on Jax Wagner, and now a pop-out by Eli McGinnis. Logan Thrower up.
Grounded
Inside
out,
corner.
grounded out to second base the last time up.
We have a Carney up there. You know what could have happened there? I'm trying to think if that may be the result of some of the pitching change stuff. It is a ground ball to Chiappa. He goes to Leo Benjamin, and that will do it for Sylvan Veterinarian in their half of the 4th inning. No runs across for Greenwood Meadows, and the score at the end of 4, Greenwood Meadows 10 and Sylvan Veterinarian 4. Back with more from the Park Home Altoona Baseball Classic, brought to you exclusively by 5-Star Mitsubishi on 96.1 Hank FM.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Jamie, it's July.
Exactly. Why wait till December to celebrate? Christmas in July is bigger than ever with 30% off furniture, 50% off outdoor furniture, and enjoy great savings on select mattresses throughout the store.
30% off furniture and 50% off outdoor in July?
That's right. We're spreading Christmas cheer all month long. Throw on your favorite ugly sweater. Enjoy food trucks, selfies, giveaways. You might even spot Santa making an early visit.
Santa in July. Now I've heard everything.
Christmas in July is happening now at Park Home in Altoona and Johnstown. Save 30% off furniture, 50% off outdoor, and more. plus 60 months special financing.
But hurry, because these deals disappear faster than Christmas cookies.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas at Park Home.
See store for details.
We play the legends of country. Hank FM.
Leading off the top of the fifth.
Well, here we are. It is the top of the fifth inning. Now, I was entertaining a thought at one time that possibly we might not get this far. But hanging in there, Sylvan Veterinarian, and there's a high chopper. Pitcher can't get it. Throw over to first just in time. Leo Benjamin tried to leg that one out down the first base line. Didn't make it. There's one away.
The left fielder, Colt Kaiser.
Outfielder Colt Kaiser comes to the plate now for Sylvan Veterinarian. Colt wears number 93. He's playing left field tonight.
Nice fastball, boy. Okay, big swing. Didn't get it.
Strike one. 0-1 the count. And the 0-1 pitch misses, and the count evens up at 1-1. That pitch is on the outside corner and taken by Kaiser, and that is strike two. Colt Kaiser at the plate. Ground ball foul over toward the Greenwood Meadows dugout.
Ran that right in on the young man's hands, but he had to swing on it because it was awful close to being on the inside. Took it off just above his hands there for a foul.
0-2 pitch is low. Make that a 1-2 pitch. Umpire takes a quick look at his fingers, and he says, no, it's 2-2. That's what he looked at. That is strike three called. Not very demonstrable by the home plate umpire. Just, yeah,
I
okay.
know.
He pulled a tiny string on that.
Been that kind of evening.
Bo Mintel. I think Bo wore his regular season jersey here. Takes the first pitch for a ball. 2 out, nobody aboard. Top of the fifth inning. One 0 pitch. Misses, and the count is 2-0. Two 0 pitch. A little bit of heat popping off of that throw from Mercer. And the count is now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch misses low. And it's full count now to Bo Mintel. Bo hanging tough.
He's going to get
off the tip of the catcher's mitt. Mintel is going to be walked. Dashes down to first base. Takes a look back. They are paying attention to him, so he doesn't go to second.
The walk brings up the second baseman, Jensen Mish.
So Mintel down at first base with 2 out. Jensen Mesh at the plate. Ground ball to third. And that is out number 3, Brody Page, to Jax Wagner to retire. Sylvan Veterinarian in their half of the fifth. No runs across. We have now completed 4.5, and the score is Greenwood Meadows 10, Sylvan Veterinarians 4. We'll be back with more from the Park Home Altoona Baseball Classic, as it is brought to you exclusively by 5-Star Mitsubishi. It doesn't get better than this. It is on 96.1 Hank FM.
You've got a fever and we've got the cure. Be advised, a new Mitsubishi from 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona will cause these side effects. Increased confidence, like a lot of it. Walking a little taller. Feel good confidence every time you hit the gas. Driving skills you never knew you had. You'll always have a smile on your face, even on Mondays. Outrageous compliments from strangers. Always taking the long way home, just because you can. And enjoying every second of it. You may also experience a strong sense of reliability, because with the best warranty on the planet, you're covered for the long haul. Increased road trip cravings and lower stress at the pump. You've got the fever and 5 stars got the cure. Mitsubishi builds it. You want it? The Mitsubishi Giants got it. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
You love to drive the car that you can buy from 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Example 2025 Outlander plug-in hybrid includes factory incentives and dealer discounts.
Hank FM.
Welcome back to John Kraft Field. We're in the Joseph M. Sheets Baseball Complex, Pleasant Valley Boulevard and 9th Street here at the Kraft Field. Easton Klausman grounder to third, and it gets away from the third baseman, that is, took a high hop and grabbed Graham, that is, Gibbons. Was trying to get a handle on that, and he couldn't. So that will be an E5. Brooks Klausman able to reach. And that brings up Easton Klausman. Oh, nice catch by third baseman Grab Gibbon that time. Little soft liner just above his head. And that is out number 1.
That was a nice play.
Brody Carney steps up now. That one hits in the turf in the left-hander's batter's box, and moving up to second base is Brooks Klausman, and it's ball 1 to Brody Carney. 1-0 pitch. In the air, down the right field line. It's going to drop into fair territory. Rounding third. Nope, he's not going to come home. Good throw in from the outfield. However, there are runners at second and third now for Greenwood Meadows. Gabe Meese will step up.
Gabe Meese.
Gabe started the game, and you talk about economy of pitches.
Oh, my, yes.
Fouls back the first one here, strike 1.
He's had quite a night with a bat,
Was
too.
it 22 pitches?
Yep, it was like 21, 22 pitches.
Yeah.
That's all he had.
To pitch 3 innings
He's gonna
and get 9 outs.
He got a walk and 2 doubles with a bat in his hand, too.
That one's outside and low, and the count is now 1 ball and 1 strike on the young Mr. Meese. Grounder to short. Finn Gunnett is up with a good throw over to Leo Benjamin, and run does come in as Brooks Klausman scores run number 11. 11-4. And there's going to be a change on the mound. Going to be a couple of changes coming up here, I think. You know, one of the things about this, if you've approached this that you're going to be around as a head coach or a manager of a team for an extended period of time, every year you have to be thinking about the reputation that you're projecting into the future. And the way you handle your players in certain situations. So, got to tip your cap to these guys. Now, some of it has a little bit to do with maybe they have a son that's playing. It's not always the case, though. Look at Pat Cashotti here at this league, and Pap's boys were pretty well gone. They're grown up. They long since flew the coop, and he continued to be a manager, head coach here for the Little League, and a long time. Pap Kashotti.
Trying to pick up the number of this new pitcher, but have not been able to be successful.
Well, we might have to take a page out of the Rich DeLeo playbook for that and go get ourselves some binoculars.
He just hasn't turned around yet.
Okay. Bases umpire says, that's it, you're warmed up. Go ahead, play. We might get to see his number now.
Possibly.
It's 11-4 in favor of Greenwood Meadows. And the first pitch is strike one.
Number one. There you go. Number one. And that is Finn Gunnett. He is now pitching.
Okay, Finn moved in from short. That pitch misses outside, and the count's even at 1. Liam Mercer at the plate. Popped up. Right center field. Center fielder makes his way over. Avery George with a nice play in the outfield, and that will be out number 3. A run does come in for Greenwood Meadows to make the score at the end of 5. Greenwood Meadows 11 and Sylvan Veterinarian 4. Back with more from the Park Home Altoona Baseball Classic, brought to you exclusively by 5-Star Mitsubishi. It doesn't get better than this on 96.9. 96.1 actually in most cases. 96.1 Hank FM.
5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
You've got a fever and the Mitsubishi Giants got the cure. At 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona, everybody qualifies for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in discounts on your new Mitsubishi purchase. Plus, you get free, yeah, I said free, scheduled maintenance and the best warranty on the planet. Pick up your prescription today at the Mitsubishi Giant. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
The best experience when you buy. It doesn't get better than this. You get the best warranty. More for your money. You know that you love to drive the car that you can buy from 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Example 2025 Outlander plug-in hybrid includes factory incentives and dealer discounts.
We play the legends of country. Hank FM.
Welcome back. We're at John Kraft Field. It all comes down to this. Dom Chiappa is going to lead off for Sylvan Veterinarian. Hey, they scored 4 runs tonight. They would have to score 7 to keep this going. If they don't score 7, this game is over, and you'll have the Meadows Greenwood taking on Park Home in the semifinal round.
This is the second game. Dom Chiappa.
So Chiappa steps in here in the 6th. He started on the mound, moved to second base. First pitch to him. Inside corner and a strike called.
First inning, Dom grounded out to short, and then he singled and scored in the 4th inning.
When there were 4 runs come across for Sylvan Veterinarian.
It's their big inning.
Little number off the end of the bat and great reaction on the mound. Throw over to Jax Wagner, and there's 1 away.
The ground now picks up the pitcher, Finn Gunnett.
Finn Gunnett started at short. He's now pitching for Sylvan Veterinarian. Liam Mercer on the mound. Interesting, it kind of looked like a palm ball release. Like Dave Justy there for a second. Now, there's all kinds of people trying to surf the internet to find out who Dave Justy was. That's Guisti. Dave Justy. Former Pirate closer. When the concept of closer was first becoming a thing back in the 70s. 2 balls and 1 strike to Finn Gunnett, cutting a miss, and it's now 2-2. One out, nobody aboard. 2-2 pitch. Outside. And low. Counts full with 3-2. Once again, next games here will be on Thursday night, the semifinal round. Ooh, that one hit him. Came inside, and Finn tried to turn, I think in an effort to get, he wasn't turning into the pitch, don't get me wrong. He just turned and the pitch hit him in the thigh area. So hit by a pitch and down at first with 1 out. Henry Cable.
Grounded out.
Coble, sorry.
Grounded out to first and tripled.
Yeah, then he
fourth and
tripled.
scored.
So the right-handed hitter takes strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. Get some encouragement there from his teammates. That one's outside and low, and the count is even at 1. Gun it down at first with 1 out. Takes 7 runs to continue this game on. Ground ball toward short. 1 out there, and no chance at first. Brody Carney to, I don't know if that's a thrower at second. That's who started at second. A lot has changed over the course of this game. There's a ground ball in the hole between first and second and into right field. Rounding second, heading for third, sliding and safe. The ball gets away from the third baseman. Heading for home, slides safe there. And they have another runner that pulls back. Head coach stopped him there at third. He was all intent on coming home, but it is now 11-5. Avery George with the single has ended up at third base. And it brings up Ezra Clayton. Fouls off the first pitch. Strike 1. So they meaning the Greenwood Meadows, maybe thinking they were about to wrap things up, and that's not what happened.
This is all coming with 2 outs.
2 out runner at third, a run in the inning, and now a 1 ball, 1 strike count on Ezra Clayton.
Grounded out to second and struck out this evening.
That pitch gets away, and coming home to score is Avery George. So there you go. 2 runs in for Sylvan Veterinary. It's 11-6. Nobody aboard, 2 out the pitch. Hanging in there, Ezra Clayton fouls that off. I have 2 strikes here on Clayton. Yes, 2-2 is up on the board now. 2-2 pitch. That one's way high.
He tried to take something off of it and just
floated it.
His whole windup was shot.
Full count. Pitch. Hanging in there. Ezra Clayton. Right now he would be your last hope for Sylvan Veterinarian. It's a full count on him.
Right and left fielder playing normally. Center fielder in probably about 10 steps.
Yeah. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will do it for the night game of the doubleheader here. so to speak, as Greenwood Meadows goes on to win this one by a final of 11-6. We'll be back to wrap up our broadcast. Get you set for Thursday night right after this. You are listening to the Park Home Altoona Baseball Classic, and it's brought to you exclusively by 5-Star Mitsubishi. It doesn't get better than this. It is on WKMC Roaring Spring 96.1 Hank FM.
You're an adrenaline junkie. Get your fix at the Power Sports Giant. 5-Star Power Sports. From tearing through trails to conquering mud, snow, and dirt, on or off-road, and even at the lake. Yamaha, Polaris, KTM, Gas, Suzuki, Husqvarna, Honda, Kawasaki, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, CF Moto, Mahindra, Roxor, BLP Motors, KO, and more. ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, personal watercraft, tractors, and utility vehicles. Huge selection, massive inventory, super low prices. You'll get the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have. Parts, accessories, helmets, riding gear, trailers, and service from experienced factory-trained technicians. 5-Star Power Sports, the Power Sports Giant has got it all. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less. Get geared up, get outside, and get ready to ride. 5-Star Power Sports, Duncansville, Bedford County, and now our store up north in Clearfield.
5-Star Power Sports. You were born ready for this.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Jamie, it's July.